got naked nails. Hey everyone, Beth Hoyt here. It's Tuesday and rainy in New York, and I woke up feeling super nauseous, but I am a pro, so I took my Pepto and I grabbed my umbrella, and here I am. Kind of a special Tuesday show for us because we've got a special guest today. The star of My Damn Channel's prank series is here. That's right, McMayhem in the flesh. Will be joining me in the studio to talk about what he does, why he calls it human graffiti, and what we can expect from him in the future. To get you guys in the mood, here's the world premiere of the latest McMayhem video. Ready for this title? Kisses for Gay Guys. Enjoy.
We're here in West Hollywood. No matter who you are or where you're at, you're getting kissed. Kisses for gay guys.
Where the gay guys at?
McMayhem! McMayhem! But you said no, nah, he ain't playing.
I'm just looking around for gay guys because they need my kisses. Handing kisses out to gay men in West Hollywood today.
How do you know I'm gay?
What? I see you're at the bank, but I want to make a deposit too. I want to give you a kiss today. I'm going to give a kiss to you guys. I want to give a kiss to you guys. Now you're having spaghetti?
Yeah.
And that's your meal, that's your lunch.
Exactly, yeah.
This is your freaking dessert.
Baby.
I'm going to give you a kiss on the cheek and a kiss on the shoulder.
Could you ask for anything
Kiss on
more?
the chest. Gay. You're in a Miata?
Yeah.
You're gay? Oh, you got a kiss.
Oh, who are you guys?
Oh, I'm gonna give you a kiss. I'm gonna give you a kiss. Are you gay, bro? You guys are super gay? For you?
Alrighty.
For being gay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Are you a really good boy?
Yeah.
Then you get 2 kisses. Ding dong. Gay? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You're gay, right? No. That's all right. You still get a kiss. Kiss on your hat, kiss on your nose, kiss in your pocket. Are you gay? No. That's all right. You deserve them, not just because you're gay, but because you're really gay. Say thank you for your kiss.
Thank you for your kiss.
No problem, dude.
McMayhem!
Welcome back. I'm here with Matt McManus, aka McMayhem. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's awesome. Now you are, you're based in LA.
Mm-hmm. But I'm from New York.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, so she's...
Ask them to read the prompter.
Yeah. Well, it's great to have you here. Sorry. I'm just a little flushed that you're actually here in the studio with me. I have to admit, Matt, when I first started watching the McMayhem videos, I was just a little scared of you because your face is just perfect. But then I kept watching, and then I realized I needed a haircut before you came in here today because you're just the best. I mean, you're the best at being in the street, you're the best at being here in the studio, and honestly, your haircut's the best thing I've ever seen, period. Obviously, I'm reading Beth's lines for her today because she's a little under the weather, and I'm here in the audience in the studio helping you guys out today. Let me give you a little intro to myself. I'm from New York. I live in Los Angeles now. I met Steven, the host of the show, when we worked at a nightclub together. And we decided to take our love of the street to the next level. Hip-hop, graffiti, and having fun with people and strangers. And that's what we did with this show.
McMayhem!
Oh!
I'm not sick! I'm fine. I'm sorry. I want to hug you. I'm so, ow! Oh, funny bone. Now I gotta go. No. We punked you.
You punked me?
I'm not sick.
Oh my God, I had no idea what to do.
It was really scary. We've never done a live prank before.
Well, did I take it in stride?
You did. It was like, it was almost, well, I mean, we're not as good as you, but we tried.
Yeah.
You totally just trumped us with how you handled that.
the situation.
It was really exhilarating for me, though. And now I feel nauseous because
No,
I've
I
been
don't want
faking
you to feel
sick ever since you
nauseous.
got here because I've been like, he has to believe I'm sick. So
Oh.
I've been putting on this.
So that whole time we were in the green room and I was trying to get a
I was
chance to know you,
suppressing
no
my
eye
energy.
contact. She was being a little bit of a brat.
I was like really trying to fake sick. I was like, we need some ginger ale in here to get this.
Yeah, she was drinking Pepto-Bismol like it was going out of style.
Yeah. Just, the Pepto-Bismol just right on my thighs.
So I didn't read anything on the teleprompter. I just
No,
kinda-
it's really funny. Our writer wrote it for you to read it. Do you want to read it?
Sure, why not?
Now that we all know, All right, McMayhem responds,
It's so great to have you here. Sorry, I'm just a little flushed that you're actually here in the studio with me. I have to admit, Matt, when I was first starting watching the McMayhem videos, I was a little scared of you and you seemed like you might be a little nuts. But then I kept watching them and I had this really weird experience where I began to get really turned on by the stuff you do. I mean sexually. Just really revved up. And I guess it was because I knew you were going to be in the studio today, but I had this insane dream about you last night. We were water skiing together on a lake in Germany, and we each had one of these heavy wool sweaters and absolutely nothing else. But that wasn't the weird thing. The weird thing was that you, McMayhem, had this enormous jelly donut where your crotch would be, and you kept yelling, "They forgot the sugar powder! They forgot the sugar powder!" And then we suddenly were testifying in front of Congress, and you were getting yelled at by all these senators because you were wetting your bed again, and then I hit you over the head with this baseball bat made entirely of ham, and that's when I woke up, and I knew we had to play a prank on McMayhem live on the air.
McMahon!
Give me a hug.
Again.
That was a great job. I honestly had no idea what to do, so I just stopped reading.
No, it was awesome. I mean, you're obviously really good at being a host too, so you nailed it. But anyway, that was funny. Shout out to me. We wanted to get that in there because we put it in there and we figured we'd just read
Well,
that.
thank you
That
very
was really
much,
fun.
MyDamn Channel. I had no idea
Yeah,
that
I'm
was
glad
coming
I'm
my
not
way.
really sick, although it'll take me a while to come down from faking sick.
So,
but anyway, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk to you for real in a minute. But we want to play another McMayhem video.
Whoa!
Stopped you mid word right there. What was that word gonna be?
Let's get into it.
Yeah, this one's a classic. It's called Stop Sign Slobberfest. We'll be right back.
The world's a crazy place. People aren't being very nice to each other. Sometimes you just need to stop in the name of love.
McMayhem! McMayhem! But you didn't know? Nah, he ain't playing.
We're back. Did he really chase you down then after that?
No, he didn't. He didn't. He realized how big my biceps were, and then he just went running back.
He was
into
like,
his Kia.
never mind.
Yeah.
Do you know those girls? What was the casting process like for those ladies?
Honestly, I just wanted them to be tan and have big boobs. That was basically it. Most of them didn't speak any English whatsoever,
Doesn't matter.
one of them didn't have any feet.
No feet.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter whatsoever.
Yeah, it's probably a better kisser to make up for the fact that she had no feet.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean it's like when you lose one sense, like say you lose your hearing, your sight gets amplified.
Yeah.
When you lose your feet, you can make out like a pro.
Yep, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And French kissing's dead. It's a dying art. And
Over.
I'm bringing it back though.
Yeah.
One kiss at a time.
Yep, work it
Yeah.
out.
Work it out.
Do you, so I'm sorry I called these all pranks before. I mean, that's just what our layman's terms are. But you call it human graffiti.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us that?
Sure. I get a kick out of different people. I get a kick out of social situations, and obviously I get a kick out of myself. So what Steven and I did was we decided to showcase all of those things. I like taking a situation, basically the nouns around me, the people, places, and things around me, and orchestrating some kind of grand event, something where a lot of people aren't privy to it. Some of the episodes, obviously, people understand what's going on. They're on camera. Some of them, they don't. Those are basically my favorite ones because it takes a lot of time to be like, all right, we're going to put a cameraman here, and hopefully these people show up, and hopefully this is what happens. We go out searching for gold. Sometimes we get silver, but most of the time we get gold, because I
Yeah.
strive for perfection.
So you're from New York, right?
I am. I'm from Long Island.
Awesome.
Yes.
And you're back here, so you're visiting your family while you're here?
I am. I was here for a christening, and I spent the last couple of days with my daddy.
How's that? You guys get along?
My dad's the best person around. I'd much rather be sitting at a bar next to my dad, drinking a beer, making a couple people laugh than anything else.
Awesome.
Yeah. Actually, he's kind of the inspiration behind just about everything I do.
Really?
The biggest nonsensical person I could possibly imagine. He led me to believe at 5 years old that every room I walked into, I had to be a member to get into there. So like he'd have me stand in doorways and be like, Matt, are you a member here? And I'd be like, I don't know. He'd be like, go try it out. So I would. He also led me to believe at 10 years old when we got our first dog, Jessie, when I took it for a walk in front of all of my family members, when I came back, he was like, Matt, did the dog go number 1? I said, yes. He said, did the dog go number 2? I was like, yes. He's like, did you wipe? I said, no. He's like, you gotta wipe the dog's butt. And I was like, I didn't know that. So that's what I did in front of my entire family.
Wow.
So he led me to believe
For
that.
how long?
Oh, for a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he led me to believe a whole bunch of things that were not true. Not maliciously, just to show me a different side of the world, that the world could be a cartoon, that anything can and will happen. And I think at my ripe old age, that's what I try and do.
That's so
I
cool.
try and make the world seem more like a cartoon, because when you're watching a cartoon, you're most likely smiling.
Yeah. So who's the original McMayhem getting you in there? What does he think of this show?
I actually showed it to him last night for the first time.
Oh,
He's
really?
not that technologically savvy, and I showed him the videos. I showed him a couple articles that were written about the show, and he was like, Matt, you're a knucklehead for a living.
And you're like, finally, my dad's proud of me.
One last story about him. When I was 11 years old, I went to a party, and a man came up to me. He's like, your dad is the biggest knucklehead I know. I was on one side of a subway platform while your dad was on the other. We were both businessmen in downtown Manhattan. And I was standing next to a police officer, and your dad sees me across a platform, points at me, and says, that's the man that stole my wallet. Got on a train and went away. That's my dad, Phil McManus.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever feared that like you were gonna get hurt while you were doing one of your pranks or hurt someone?
I learned very early on that you got to pick and choose the right battles. And because I spent many years behind a bar bartending, I can really judge a book by its cover. And I can see someone right off the bat and know I can actually approach this person and they want to be approached.
That's great.
That's
it's a
how
good
I do
sense
it.
to have when you're out there. Just
Yeah,
like,
it's my own little spider sense.
yeah,
I mean, are you comfortable next to me?
absolutely.
Well, and there it is.
Yeah, I feel really comforted, and I'm sad that it's over now.
It's over now, but it'll happen again.
Of course. I mean, just this episode of today, I'm still like pumping it with adrenaline from that prank.
Can I ask you for a hug?
Yeah.
Let's do the real thing.
You can ask.
All
You didn't
right.
ask.
Where's my hug?
Well, that's a demand.
Can I demand it?
No, you have to ask.
Can I please have a hug?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. It's the initiation of a hug with McMayhem. Thank you so much for being here and for playing along with us.
Thanks for
Sorry we
having
did
me.
that.
Thanks for pranking me. Thanks for having me test my host skills on the fly.
You nailed it. Tomorrow we've got a big show. We're going to show the cool interview we did with Adam Carolla earlier today, and the great Eugene Merman will be live in the studio. I hope my fake illness is gone by then.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. She faked being sick, but I'm sick in real life. Let's keep it real.
All right, see you tomorrow, guys. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Do it. Bye, love you.